Xanthus, also known as Scamander, was the great river of Troy in Greek mythology, and was also considered its patron god. The river played a significant role in the famous Trojan War, and its name was derived from the Greek word for yellow or blonde, which likely referred to the color of its waters. According to myth, Xanthus was not just a river, but also a god in his own right. He was one of the 12 sons of the god Pan, and along with his brothers, he was an ally of Dionysus during the latter's Indian campaign. This association with Dionysus, the god of wine and revelry, suggests that Xanthus was also linked to fertility and abundance, as the rivers were often seen as symbols of life-giving forces in ancient Greek religion. The river Xanthus was a prominent feature in the Trojan War, which was fought between the Greeks and the Trojans. In Homer's Iliad, the river is personified as a deity who intervenes in the conflict between the two sides. During the war, the Greek hero Achilles had a famous encounter with Xanthus, in which he almost single-handedly turned the tide of battle. In one memorable scene, Achilles becomes so enraged by the river's actions that he engages in a fierce battle with it, leading to a dramatic showdown between mortal and divine forces. The river's involvement in the war was not limited to its personification in the Iliad. Xanthus also played a key role in the famous episode involving the Trojan prince Hector, who was pursued by Achilles around the walls of Troy. In his desperation to escape Achilles' wrath, Hector sought refuge in the waters of the Xanthus. However, the river god did not offer him protection, and instead, he was swept away and drowned by the raging current. This tragic event became a pivotal moment in the epic tale of the Trojan War, and it underscored the river's power and influence in the conflict. In addition to its association with the Trojan War, Xanthus also had a significant presence in the wider mythology of the ancient world. The river was often depicted in art and literature, and it was a common motif in ancient Greek pottery and sculpture. Its name and image were also used as symbols of Troy and its legendary past, and it became a source of inspiration for poets, playwrights, and artists throughout the ages. The mythological significance of Xanthus extended beyond its role in the Trojan War. In some accounts, the river was also linked to the legendary hero Achilles, who was said to have been invulnerable except for his heel. According to one version of the story, Achilles was bathed in the waters of the Xanthus as a baby, and this immersion made him immortal, except for the spot where his mother held him, his heel. This mythological connection between the river and Achilles further emphasized the divine qualities and mystical powers attributed to Xanthus in ancient Greek beliefs.